right, Hugo. You ready to
that's
boner?
Yes! Hugo flips the switch and I finally understand. Yo, he's got all this wrestling shit. He's got a fucking belt. This is sick. Curio cabinets packed with in-box wrestling action figures line the walls, along with posters, cardboard cutouts, and every piece of wrestling memorabilia imaginable. A giant widescreen TV sits on a decked-out media stand. This is fucking awesome. I'm speechless. I look over at Hugo, who's hovering by the door, doing everything to avoid eye contact. This is really embarrassing. This is the coolest thing I've ever seen. Are you kidding? Look at all this stuff. They must have taken you forever to collect. Can I touch this? Go ahead. I pick up one of his replica championship belts and toss it over my shoulder. Do you smell what the Rock is cooking?
Oh.
I think the line is, it's meatballs. Sorry, I don't watch a lot of wrestling. I just think it's cool how passionate you are about this. Yeah. I really, really like wrestling. He's blushing so hard right now. This is fucking amazing.
So cute?
Like, oh my god. Like, now I understand what you were saying.
Yeah, I was like, you're gonna like him.
Oh, he loves wrestling. That's sick. Hugo, you put your own kind of pizza. I'm a piece of shit. Looks like Ernest just got home. He's yelling in from the hallway. I can see Hugo immediately deflate.
Oh.
I told you, the pizza rolls have less sodium. I just want you to be healthy, son. Ernest comes into Hugo's wrestling room and looks around with disgust. He notices me and scoffs. I thought nobody's allowed in your precious wrestling room. I never said that. I just said you're not allowed to take the action figures out of their boxes and pose them so that they're having sex with each other. Ernest gets flustered. Yeah, whatever. I'm just gonna go throw eggs at stuff. Have fun with your stupid wrestling crap. Ernest leaves, and a moment later, his head pops back into the room. And your stupid friend. Hey, fuck you, buddy.
Hey, you fucking hurt my knees, you fuck.
You're dumb. Ernest storms back out of the room. I heard a door slam. Hugo wearily runs his hand through his hair. Sorry about him. I'm sorry that I have to keep apologizing about him. He's just going through a phase, I guess. I tried so hard to impress him, but it's obvious no matter what I do, he hates me. Ernest has a thing against authority figures, and you don't get much more authoritative than the teacher dad. My ex, he gets to be the fun weekend dad, and I'm just Hugo, who makes Ernest eat his vegetables and turn his homework in on time. Hey, you love him and you're looking out for his best interest. Take it from one dad to another. Someday he'll come to appreciate you. Maybe not someday soon, but someday. I hope so. Thanks for letting me vent. Hugo glances at his watch. Is he wearing a watch? Suppose it's getting kind of late. Let's do trivia again sometime soon. I would absolutely love to.
It could be under his sleeve.
Just saying, I know exactly what this is. This is John Cena versus The Rock.
His right arm looks like a dick.
His right arm has like the armband on it. Like
no, like, look, that looks like a penis.
Oh, god damn it! Here, let me.
Are you gonna edit this over it?
No, I'm just showing you.
You're just showing me. So we're just having this little. Oh, we don't have to put this in the video, duh.
No, I'm just showing you. There it is. At WrestleMania 28. See? It's the exact same pose. Maybe I will put a picture of it. You see, it's exactly the same.
Yeah.
See?
Do that.
See? See? You see it? That's exactly it. I think that's awesome that they took from that.
Yeah, it is.
And that they mentioned WrestleMania 28 as well.
Yeah.
I start to leave. And hey, thanks for showing me your wrestling stuff. Maybe you can tell me more about it next time. Hugo smiles. Aww. That would be amazing. I'll catch you around. It only takes me a minute to walk back home. Amanda's sitting on the couch, reading a book about female photographers.
Do you think I was going to say something else?
No, I was about to say photographers, but I know that's not correct.
Oh.
Wow, I thought you didn't like reading.
I don't. This book is all pictures. And even then, my patience is being tried. Did you just get to eat all the cheese your little heart desired?
I am a happy little cheese monster. But I made sure to leave room for dinner. Who wants breakfast for dinner?
Hash browns!
Okay.
Toasted today!
Well, only if you'll help me make them.
Yeah.
You know I'm the world's best blueberry sprinkler, and also totally amazing at heating up the maple syrup in the microwave. Now tell me all about that cheese board.
Amanda and I spend the evening cooking an elaborate breakfast with everything we can find inside the fridge. I tell her all about the trivia, but leave out the parts about Hugo being into wrestling. I figure she'd probably find some nefarious way to use that information for a pedigree. That was smart.
Always carry a pocket knife.
Smart move by Polnareff there. Can we get like a wrestling meter? That's not many dad points at all.
It's okay. Look at the daddy points.
Tons of daddy
I'm JK
points.
rolling with the
It
light.
balances out.
Welcome.
Okay,
All right.
so the only ones left are Matt and Damien.
Yeah.
So we did that. Yeah.
We did
Hold
Craig.
on,
We
let me-
fixed Craig, remember?
How do I get back?
Yeah.
The back button. That Damien. I guess we should save Matt for last. So we got Damien.
We got Damien.
He's so sweet.
He's great. Apparently, he's canonically trans.
Really?
Apparently. I've read it in a couple places.
Is that ever like explored within the game?
Maybe, but I don't recall. So,
Huh. Because if that's just like an extra thing, then it's like, oh, well, why was that actually part of the character, or did you guys just make that up?
I don't know.
'Cause that'd be cool if they wrote that into his character. That'd actually be really interesting.
I think there's some line that he hints at it somewhere. I don't remember, though.
Huh. That's cool. I had a lot of fun hanging out with Damien the other day. I wonder what he's up to. I opened up Dad Book and started writing him a message about when Amanda walks in the door.
Dad, you got a letter.
Oh, is it from Grandma?
No, it's from Damien.
Why am I not surprised? Whoa, can I see it? Amanda hands me a piece of old parchment, folded into an envelope and sealed with purple wax. Damn, this dude goes all out. He literally sealed that shit. I pry off the seal and unfold the letter. It's the most beautiful calligraphy. The letter reads...
Oh, should I read it in his... I hope you'll find my continued correspondence endearing rather than trying. One can only hope that my use of the slower, more traditional form of communication will showcase my sincere and earnest sentiment that I greatly enjoyed our time together. I write this hastily under the warm embrace of excitement, fearful that I may misstep and speak towards something unwelcome. For now, I hope that you might forgive my boldness, and I will simply say that your company has greatly occupied my thoughts. While the afternoon may have been derailed by forces unseen, your companionship helped a great deal, not only in the discipline of my child, but in the morale of my spirit. And for that, thank you. That said, Jean-Pierre, if you... Oh, it looks like he put a space, but he didn't. Jean-Pierre, if you allow me, it would mean the world to me if I could enjoy more of your time. Perhaps a trip to the cinema, followed by a moonlit stroll, would be pure taste. I eagerly await your response. With great respect, Damien Bloodmarsh.
Amanda and I both look up from the letter.
Wow.
He's good.
So you gonna catch a movie with him?
Yeah, I better message him on Dad Book and let him know. Amanda slaps my laptop shut.
You have to write him back. A real letter.
But my handwriting looks like two toddlers fighting over a crayon.
Dad, you have to. He wrote you a letter. That's so cool.
Will you help me? I need to class this up.
Father and I was made for this. Here's what you do. Find tickets to a show that you two will like, then enclose them in the letter.
Oh, that's classy. Amanda and I hop onto my laptop and pursue showtime.
Peruse.
Peruse. Fuck me. He doesn't seem like a romantic comedy kind of guy.
Oh, here's one.
Vampire Crusade 2?
Evil never dies.
Stardust Crusaders? I don't know. That sounds kind of stupid.
Actually, it's a critically acclaimed exploration into the ennui of existence. It really turns the vampire trope on its head.
Really?
Nah, there's just lots of blood and vampire titties.
Well, let's roll the dice. I purchase the tickets and print them out, then sit down at the table with Amanda to try drafting a nice letter. I start writing. Damien. Hey. I do hope that this letter finds you in good health.
Yeah, that's a good one. Good one. What's next?
You been good? I must confess of my amateur control of the written word.
Geez, Dad, have some faith in yourself. Okay, we're trucking along. Let him know how you're feeling.
You find me in good spirits for I felt very much of the same after our last encounter. I did very much enjoy that adventure we found ourselves at last we met. That earnest shit was pretty messed up. These are like the same thing.
I think the first one's better.
Yeah.
Nice. Ask him to hang out already.
True art takes time, Amanda. Let me get at that. Well, a strange turn of events, I found myself enamored of the situation at hand. Like Bruegel's landscape at the fall of Icarus, I find myself lost in your details. We gotta do the fall of Icarus.
Alright. Dad, whoa.
I saw it on TV. I'm not an actually intelligent person.
Bring it home, Pops.
Let me take you out. I got 2 tickets to the movies. I would very much enjoy your company, accompanying me to the cinema. It would bring me great pleasure to escort you to the cinema.
Smooth. Calling it the cinema is a classy move.
Yeah, he did it too. Enclosed, you'll find 2 tickets to Vampire Crusade 2, Evil Never Dies, which I'm sure you will find both titillating and enjoyable. Namaste. Hard daps.
Hard daps, fam.
I guess best wishes.
Best wishes or we'll carry on. Both would work.
And then I signed my name, my full name. Fancier that way.
Jean-Pierre
Polnareff. Huh. Is this okay? Amanda reads over my sloppy handwriting.
I do hope that this letter finds you in good health. I must confess that my amateur control of the written word, as even more amateur penmanship. Your letter found me in good spirits, for I have felt very much the same after our last encounter. Like Bruegel's landscape with the fall of Icarus, I find myself lost in your details. It would bring me great pleasure to escort you to the cinema. Enclosed, you'll find 2 tickets to Vampire Crusade 2, Evil Never Dies, which I'm sure you will find both titillating and enjoyable. Best wishes, Jean-Pierre Polnareff.
Imagine what it would look like if you done like, hey, I got movies, let's go. Jean-Pierre Polnareff.
I did like all the classy shit, and then the last one I was just like, all right, let's go to the movies. That's what I did, and it did that, and it was so funny.
I just love his handwriting.
You spelled his name wrong.
What?
No, I'm just trying to keep you on your toes.
You bloody...
Now all I have to do is seal it and put it in his mailbox.
Fucking stamp that shit. Can I seal it with tape?
That's not authentic enough. I have an idea. I'll be right back.
Amanda leaves the room and returns with a candle, a lighter, and a small piece of wood.
Oh, you gotta have a wax seal.
Of course, wax seal. She lights the candle, which starts to burn down and form a pool of melted wax. What's the other thing? Amanda pours some of the wax onto the folded letter, expertly presses the small piece of wood onto it. She lets it dry for a second and then pulls the wood away, revealing...
Here it is, your sigil.
A little kitten with a bow on its head. Awesome!
Scrapbooking stuff always comes in clutch. Oh, that's how she... I was like, how does she know about this?
Well, I guess all there is to do is deliver it to his doorstep now, huh?
Oh, I thought we were getting a carrier pigeon to do it.
You have to be legit with Damien.
Yeah.
If you're not, then he will hate
I already called my guy. I have a pigeon guy. Marcus has the good pigeons.
Yes, Marcus.
Don't get your pigeons from Anthony. They're no good.
No, fucking Anthony.
No.
I don't want
Roots,
to know.
I'm sure you have great pigeons.
God damn it, Anthony.
Don't listen to her.
I don't want to know if any of this is true. I head outside and walk over to Damien's house. I slip the letter into the slot in his door and I go back home.
Mission accomplished?
Now we play the waiting game. The night finally rolls around where I'm supposed to meet with Damien. The next day we had left another beautifully crafted letter thanking me for mine and agreeing to the evening. Amanda helps me pick out a nice outfit and I show up to the theater a little bit early. It's a chilly night and the theater's kind of crowded, but it's still nice. For a second, when this place showed up, I'm like, wait, where is this? And then I just remembered, oh yeah.
Remember, you're going on a movie date to see a vampire movie.
Vampire movie.
How do you do?
I jump at the sound of his voice, and turn around to see Damien right behind me.
Did you hear the thunder sound effects? That's
You almost gave me a heart attack. How long were you there for?
That's his voice? I don't know. I just woke up. My apologies for frightening you.
Was that thunder? Is it gonna rain soon?
I didn't hear anything.
Of course you didn't. What?
Oh my.
What?
Oh my.
Oh my. Regardless, the hour grows close. Shall we take our seats in the cinema? I must thank you again for purchasing our tickets. Please allow me to repay the deed in Sour Patch Kids or perhaps Milk Duds.
Let's do it. We get in line to buy snacks. As we're waiting, I hear a familiar voice behind us.
I think that's
My dad's here. Oh, is it?
Lucian.
My dad's here. I turn around to find Lucian standing a few feet behind us with a gaggle of other goth kids.
I don't know why I thought it was Ernest at first. I was like, wait,
I had a
we're
feeling
not
it
his
was
dad.
I had a feeling it was Ernest. I'm like,
Yeah, no, it's not. Lucian, how nice to see you. I didn't know you were coming to the theater. I'm glad to see you spending some quality time with your friends.
Whatever, Dad.
And what movie will be attending tonight?
My friends are making me see some kids movie about talking animals. I don't really care about it. I don't really remember.
Well, I do hope you enjoy your evening. We'll be watching Vampire Crusade 2, Evil Never Dies.
I don't actually remember how I did his voice. All I could think of is that...
Grungy, angry
I was
teenager.
just trying to do, like, Shadow the Hedgehog is what I was going for.
Oh, my.
You watching that? Yeah, I thought Damien would enjoy it.
Huh.
Good luck with that, Dad. Lucien rejoins his friends, and I look over to Damien. Good luck with what?
It's nothing. My son loves to tease.
We wait in line for a little longer, and Damien buys us snacks. He seems a little nervous. I wonder what's wrong. Damien and I take our seats and settle in for previews. Glancing at him, I can see that he's sweating profusely and gripping his armrest. Is everything okay, dude?
Everything's perfectly fine.
You sure about that?
I'm so excited for this film.
Are you sure?
I'm a devoted patron of the arts, especially the scary arts. The scarier the art, the better.
Is he shook? Is
He's a little bit shook.
he shook from the movie?
From the movie.
Do you have a favorite horror movie?
Of course I have a favorite horror movie. Mine is Halloween Town. Terrifying.
Oh, interesting. That's odd. I don't seem to remember Halloween Town being that scary. I would have expected him to bring up some sort of strange foreign horror film that I've never heard of. Damien's knuckles are turning white. Looks like he's about to rip the armrest off. Wait a second. Damien, are you afraid of horror movies?
You must be joking. I love horror movies.
The lights dim for the film. Well,
That's a scream.
That is a scream.
I'm not reenacting that scream. I apologize. I was thinking about something far scarier than this movie, which is not scary at all.
We settle in as the film starts. I offer Damien some licorice, and he takes one. I take note of how much his hands are shaking. Wait, why did he scream?
He
just
shook it.
Wait,
Because the lights went out.
just look at. Oh my god. The title flashes across the screen in bloody letters. Vampire Crusade 2, Evil Never Dies. A pale man with long silver hair, glittering red eyes, and well-oiled abs sits up in a coffin.
So Twilight?
Awaken my coven. Two more vampires slide the tops of their stone coffins onto the floor.
Brother, is it time?
Yes,
Oh.
husband, but also mortal enemy. It is time. The three look at each other and then to the camera.
For the Vampire Crusade!
This rules! The trio of vampires flies off into the night as foreboding organ music plays into the distance.
It was like Vampire Deadpool. They're breaking the fourth wall
Vampire
immediately.
I somehow get lost in the movie. As dumb as it sounded, it's actually a pretty fun flick. We get to a tense moment in the movie where Romulus Trueblood sits at a truce meeting with a general of the human army whose wife Romulus has fallen in love with. Romulus, it's good to finally meet you. General, I agree. It's good to finally blood you. Romulus leaps out and slashes General's throat. Blood splatters over everything, including the camera, and now we have to pay for the repairs of the camera. Damien screams again, reflectively grasping my hand. Ah! I immediately blush, forgetting about any vampires or blood or vampiric blood.
What?
Oh, I'm terribly sorry.
What? Damien retracts his hand and places it back in his lap.
I was reading a novel in my head about blood magic. Sorry. And I got to an extremely scary section.
Damien goes back to quietly stressing out over the movie. It's kind of cute that he won't admit that he's afraid of it. I wish he would hold my hand again.
Yeah, because when he jumped, he was like grabbing you.
Aww. Maybe I could do something to try to make him feel more comfortable. I got it! I'll do what all dads do best. Talk during the...
But that's so serious.
Oh, man. I gotta go with the tried and true dad joke.
Oh, yeah.
Where does a dog go when it loses its tail?
Because that's totally
my.
relevant. Where?
To the retail store. I yelled that last bit a little too loud for the crowded movie theater, but I could see a smile on Damien's face.
Good one, Jean-Pierre.
The rest of the movie goes by relatively smoothly, with only a few whimpers from Damien. Maybe he would have liked the romantic comedy better. We get to the final scene of the movie where Romulus, Bad Blood, and the General's wife embrace each other in his crib. It appears the true Vampire Crusade was the Vampire Crusade in our hearts. Our cold, unbeating hearts. Romulus and the General's wife begin making out. Hard!
Oh my.
The film fades to black and the end appears on the screen, but then it hard cuts to Demetrius and his rival lover Carmela, who watch the two from afar. Oh no! Hot-head twist ending!
Was that me?
I'm pretty sure it's you.
Our bloodline has been pure for 1,000 years. Romulus has betrayed us by loving a human woman. It will only be a short time before the next Vampire Crusade 3. Evil must die again.
I didn't know the Prince of All Saiyans was in it.
That was more Frieza than Vegeta.
More thunder, more ominous organs. The movie fades out again and a bloody question mark now accompanies the end? Damien and I walk out of the movie theater amidst throngs of chattering moviegoers. He's a little more pale than I remember, but otherwise he survived the encounter. He seems even kind of invigorated. Didn't he want to go see this movie?
We offered it to him.
Oh, okay, we offered it. I don't remember. It's been a while.
We were like, hey, let's take him on a... Or he asked if we wanted to see a movie, and we're like, okay, we'll buy the tickets to be nice. And we bought him the tickets for the vampire movie, and he was like, oh yeah, that sounds great. But he's actually really scared. What an interesting film. While the premise admittedly struck me as pedestrian, I was intrigued by its harrowing love story and great attention to detail in regards to vampiric lore.
Yeah, it was pretty good. A lot more vampire titties than I thought there would be.
Oh.
Come, the night is young. Let's take a stroll.
Damien's making a point of not telling me where he's taking me. Still, I'm enjoying the walk and the cool night air. Being alone here with Damien is a lot better than being in a crowded theater. Isn't this the same, like, area outside
Yeah.
Kim's?
They kind of recycle a lot of locations in this game.
Well, I mean, you just taking me a walk through the city, we could end up somewhere else.
Yeah.
Lovely night, isn't it?
As lovely as the company, yes.
He thinks I'm lovely! Damn, okay, here comes the smooth response. Okay.
Okay, but if we're being serious... Oh, well, this is Polnareff. I was going to say, if our dad character was you, you would 100% say okay. Because you only say okay when I text you.
Look, when you think of a response, it's like, okay.
But that's not what we should say, obviously.
Of course, thank you for the compliment.
No problem.
Crushed it. We both stand there feeling a little awkward. I'm sure one smooth operator. Are you getting a little hungry? We could maybe stop off and grab something to eat.
Worry not, friend. I've a plan.
We turn to the corner and greeted by the gates of a cemetery? What?
Now we're going to eat dead bodies.
Are we going in there? Sounds fun.
A little bit Victorian flavor, Jean-Pierre. Trust me.
I'm a bit nervous, but Damien hasn't led me wrong yet. I follow his lead as we walk into the cemetery. Statues of angels stare down at us as we follow a path of the faded tombstones. And next time on Dream Daddy, we're walking in the gates.